Hey everyone, my name is Alvin and welcome to BitLogic 10. Lately, I've been working on an app for students trying to study for the vocab part in the SAT tests. In the app, we give a word and multiple definitions in case the person does not understand one of the definitions. You see, but in order to do that, I need to convert a CSV formatted file to a JSON format. So in this tutorial, I'll show you how to convert a CSV file to a JSON file using Python. JSON is one of the most common formats used for APIs, web applications, and data storage, so knowing how to convert data into JSON is a useful skill. Before we jump into the code, let's take a look at the CSV file we'll be working with today. On the screen, you can see my file called meanings.csv. Each row contains a vocabulary word and 3 different definitions. See, for the first one, a base, and then you have definition 1, definition 2, and definition 3. These headers are important because our Python code will use them to access the data in each row. As you can see, the data is organized in a table-like format. So you can see columns and rows. This is exactly what CSV files are designed for. Our goal is to take this information and convert it into a JSON structure that can be easily used in application, websites, or APIs. Now that we understand the structure of our CSV file, let's go switch over to our Python code and begin the conversion process. Let's start by importing 2 built-in Python modules, CSV and JSON. Modules are collections of code that help us perform specific tasks without having to write everything ourselves. The CSV module helps us read data from CSV files, and the JSON module helps us create and write JSON data. Since both modules are built into Python, we don't need to install anything before using them. Now that we imported the modules we needed, let's start converting our CSV file into JSON. Next, I create an empty dictionary called JSON data. As you can see here, it's an empty dictionary. This dictionary will eventually store all of the data that we need to save into our JSON file. Now I open the CSV file using the with open statement. I'm opening a file called meanings.csv in read mode and specifying UTF-8 encoding to ensure special characters are handled correctly. Then I use csv.DictReader. This is important because it reads each row of the CSV file as a dictionary. Instead of accessing values as column number, we can access them by column name. This is really helpful. Okay, so now the for loop. So inside the for loop, I create a dictionary called custom record. The key is the value from the word form column, and the value is a list containing definition 1, 2, and 3. After creating the record, I use the update method to add it to the main custom JSON data dictionary. The loop continues until every row in the CSV file has been processed. Next, I open a new file called output.json in write mode. I then use json.dump to write the dictionary into the JSON file. See, I use json.dump right here to write the dictionary into the JSON file. The indent equals 4 parameter simply formats a JSON nicely into indentation, making it much easier for the user to read. Finally, I print a confirmation message that says CSV successful conversion. This just helps us know that the CSV was successfully converted into JSON. And by the way, this is our JSON file before we convert CSV to this JSON file. Okay, now I'm going to run the code and we can see if it correctly converts CSV to JSON. So as you can see here in the bottom, it says CSV successful conversion. That means our code was successful. And as you can see, our code was successful. We can see our word and our 3 definitions in the proper JSON format. And that's it. You successfully converted a CSV file into a JSON file using Python. If this tutorial helped you, make sure to like the video, subscribe, and check out my other Python tutorials. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.